Alright, first of all, some people to record this.
Hey, I got you.
Let's go. Stand up on the chair.
So I was thinking of doing a shout out, but I feel that there's too many people here and I love all of you guys too much, so I'm gonna do a flex instead. Alright, if anybody's my band kid, stand up. There should be at least 16 of you guys. So I just want to say I'm pretty sure I have the biggest band family out there. And here's a close second, but I'm sorry, I think I'm better. So, yeah. Okay. Anybody else? Does anybody want to be adopted? You guys can say that too. All right. Well, that's too bad because I'm not paying for you guys anymore. So, all right. So now let me actually get started with the speech. So I feel like marching band is characterized by contrast. Like, first of all, who thought it was a good idea to take classical and sit-down instruments and start marching on the field with them? Alright, it's true. Okay. What's the deal with it? And second, I feel that another great thing I feel that is being inexplicably a drop in the ocean of hundreds of band members. I feel that all of us have our own place in our own right. So I feel that in marching band, it's really different than our experience in concert band because I've never really felt so in control of my own future and their own product and my own musical ability, because in marching band we each have our own part, and the melodies will play a different part, the trumpets will play a different part. At the end, all of us are all soloists on the field, and I think that makes it for a really egalitarian and unique experience where all of us can look each other in the eye and say that we are one and the same. All right. Another thing is, another contrast about marching band is that we do the most mundane things 90% of the time and have the time of our lives the other 10% of the time. Because let's be real, I don't think anybody really enjoys going 8 counts at a time and rehearsing letter C, okay? But I mean, if you do, I envy you. Genuinely, I envy you, all right? But on the other hand, these experiences that you can only get at marching band are out of this world. Like the adrenaline high and the bonding and the ability for each of us to be artists in our own art is unparalleled, and it really actually brings purpose to the monotony and actually makes it mean something. So, and I feel that most of all, marching band is actually an allegory to life. And this is kind of philosophical stuff, but I feel that trusting in the process, oftentimes not being able to see the end. Often in our first practice, we can't see past the first set, much less all the way towards the first competition. And it seems like we make progress, but to what? We don't really know. And only the people with the bird's eye view and our vets actually know what's happened. But I think that we still push on anyways, because we know eventually we're going to reach where we need to be. And to get through the gray and all the boring stuff, and we build our community in the process and create an art that we can be really proud of. All right, now enough of the preachy stuff. I'm going to get real with you guys, all right? All right, and we know what means the most to all of us. It's the community here, all right? So, all right, Josh says cap, all right? Okay. So, actually, another contrast here is we have a band of 300 plus people, and to be honest, I probably only know 50% of you guys, at least on a name basis. But it's still the dearest community I've ever had, and I still have a strong connection to each and every one of you guys. Because as I look around me, I can look at each one of you guys. Some of you guys are my brothers for life. One of them is my actual brother, wherever he is. Some of you guys are decent friends. Some of you guys are just acquaintances. Some of us, we don't even know each other. I don't know, maybe some of you guys, we have beef, let's sort that out. All right? But past all that, I see you guys, and I see all of us as the same, because no matter who you are in this community, I feel that as soon as we see each other, there's a sense of instant respect. And that we've shared this grit and this drive and this desire in this family, even if we never talked in our entire lives, and that's built a bond that's simply unbreakable. And I think that's something that's so unique about marching band. And it's something that outsiders just don't understand. We make an uncountable amount of sacrifice just to be here every single day. We lose out on hanging out with our friends, studying for our test the next day, homework, and time to unwind, our sleep, our sanity, and everything, all right? And for what? Do you know what people outside the band say? You probably heard the story. Hey, bro, can you hang out this weekend? Nah, man, I got marching band. All right? Nah. Or their opinions about how it's too much time, or it's not worth it, or it's overrated. But tell me, do we do it for them? Hell no. We do it for ourselves and for each other, and for our vision and our mission. And it makes up for it in every ounce and then some. So many of my friends and best experiences and my core memories have come from marching band. So it's the only program where I can literally connect with people from all walks of life and just bonded by the fact that all of us love to make music and this art. And I can unwind with people who are at the same time, despite being so diverse, we're very similar in ways that we can understand. And the thing is, what I love is that I can honestly just be myself at marching band. I don't need to keep a guard up at band like how I have to be around school or act reserved, because the truth is that all of you guys are weirder than me. So.
Wow. Speak for yourself, Jen. Speak for yourself, Jen.
I still love you guys, but I had to be real. Right? Okay, so our collective moments of solitude, cheering each other on in competitions, the bright moments in our water breaks, our out-of-pocket conversations on the bus, like the band tee, hitting the high splits, section unity, and all these things have all made me who I am, and it's going to be something that I miss so dearly. And there's so much more to say and so much that could be poured into some of my marching band experiences, but I have to keep it just to a few minutes, and I'm so sad that I can't do it justice. But I just want you to know that this community has been there for me, and just as it has been there for me, I always want to be there for this community. And for each and every one of you guys, no matter who you are. So even if you don't know me, I'm still going to be there for you guys regardless, all right? And it's going to be hard to leave behind what's been my life for the past 4 years, but I just want to say that it's been an honor and a privilege to be a part of this family and to march with you guys on the field. And I love you guys, and band will always have a part of my heart forever. Thank you.
Yeah!
Hold on. Can Moria stand up? Where is he? Where is he? Yeah. Stand up! This is my brother right here, all right? He's an 8th grader, and he's hella cracked at the alto sax. Yeah! And he's going to be quitting marching. Yeah, and he's a mellow too. All right? So, I expect him to have at least 100 band parents by the end of the year. That's all. Thank you.